Value is perceived. Most times when we're creating a product or service, or we have products or services and we've charged either big ticket or a fair price for them, sometimes we can get stuck and bogged down in what we put into the product or service, or what we feel it's worth, or what it's valued at, and we'll turn down business, or we won't even put ourselves in the marketplace effectively because we say that it's more valuable to us. But it's important to remember that value is perceived, right? So if I perceive something to be worth this much to me, then that's what I'm willing to pay, regardless of how you feel about it, right? So that's vice versa, right? You may think some of the things that I offer is not worth what I'm asking for, right? So value is perceived. And yes, it's quite all right to have your position on, I'm not going to let anyone, reduce my prices and all of that type of stuff. And that's good, for the show, right? It's good for Facebook. That's good for getting a bunch of likes and getting people saying, that's right, and high-fiving and all of that good stuff. But if you know that your business is having challenges, it's okay to modify your prices to meet the demand of what's happening in the overall economy. Because what's most important to entrepreneurs and business owners right now, it's the most important thing, period, in business. But when everything is good, sometimes you can forget this. But if you don't have cash flow, it's just a matter of time before your business dies. So you want to, again, focus on how to generate cash flow. And if that means modifying your prices or finding a way to repackage some of the things that you offer, some of the products that you offer, to be able to generate the cash flow, then I think you should do that. So that's like a free coach. I talked to someone earlier today, and that was my coaching advice to them. And so I'm actually giving you free coaching advice. Modify your prices, focus on cash flow, or come up with a lower tier or lower price product, especially if you know your market. If you know your market is struggling, if they're losing jobs, you can't expect them to pay the same price that they would have paid normally. It's a different time. There are different challenges now. So you have to be realistic. Now, I'm not saying you let someone pimp you out, right? I'm not saying just put yourself out there and you feel dirty after they've used your product or service. But if you know that you may face challenges in the future, that's the other thing about entrepreneurs. We have to be visionary. And if this thing is going to go longer than expected for some people or anticipated, you have to be a visionary and prepare for the next 30, 60, 90, 120 days. So don't get stuck on what I feel, what I put into this product or service, or do you know who I am? That's ego. It'll get you some Facebook likes, maybe a few loves, and you'll get some, that's right. Or listen, you hear me? You'll get all of those comments that'll make you feel good. But 30 days from now, you don't want your business suffocating. So value is perceived. Focus on cash flow. This is your brother Bedford. This is what we're putting in to the masters of business. Right now, I'm offering a free trial. A lot of people want to know what we're doing in the masters of business. I'll give you a 7-day free trial. So just go to the mobmastermind.com. Yes, you do have to enter the credit card information. I think that was the challenge with one person. Why do I got to give my credit card information if it's a free trial? Look, this is the way systems work. This is business. This is commerce. You have 7 days. And if you don't like the community, or if you want us to cancel, simple email or just click the link right there. Say, I don't want it. It's that simple. And you won't get charged. But yes, the system automatically asks for credit card information. And you should know that if you're a business owner or an entrepreneur and you're trying to do commerce, it's the same thing with your business. Or if you're not an entrepreneur in business, you should be aware of these things. Again, this is the type of stuff we have to learn. This is the type of stuff we have to immerse ourselves in if we're trying to do business and commerce, especially in the online environment, especially running a home-based business. Okay, so this is your brother Bedford. Go Go to themobmastermind.com, get the free trial. But most importantly, remember, value is perceived. Focus on cash flow. Talk to you soon.